Hello everybody, welcome back once again. We're playing The Lord of the Rings, The Third Age. Just starting out here towards the end of Minas Tirith. In this courtyard here. I just wanted to test some stuff out here. Looks like we're good to go though. We've got everything from the courtyard area. There we go.
We have reached the 7th level and the Citadel. It is Denethor.
You are free of banishment. The steward of Gondor is no more, but his hall is under attack. The banner of Elendil is kept here. You must claim it.
Okay, this area is very interesting. There are some pieces of equipment that we can get in here. Something for Morwen, Aedan. Dwarven Mithril Helmet for Hadhod. But yeah, we'll find the equipment here from the battles. But again, it's very strange. So this actually looks pretty good. Unfortunately, though, yeah, I'd have to get rid of my dragon helmet, which I'm not going to do. This is a very minor upgrade anyway. Like a 4 armor, 1 dexterity. I like it does have some resistances there to slash, pierce, and blunt, so that's good. Only a 2 speed increase. 1 constitution, reduction by 1 in spirit, and then it looks like 2 less strength. So, you know, this is sort of better, but not by much. Although, again, I think the resistances probably put it in the pretty darn good category. But I'm not actually going to equip that. I like his dragon helmet too much. Here is a new pin for Aedan. It's not really looking like it's got the stats that I want. I like the speed on this. A little bit more armor, quite a bit more dexterity actually, but yeah, I don't think I'm gonna use that. Oh yeah, and this one doesn't have resistances on it, whereas the other one does. Royal Guard Vam braces for Morwen. Another minor upgrade. Alright, looks like that's it. So let's get started on the battles in here. Alright, so we're going to actually end up fighting a bunch of the Southrons in here. And, like I said, there's actually a couple of battles here that have some equipment, and if I remember right, it's for Hadhod. So we'll have to try to find those. It's weird. They're random encounters, but they drop equipment, which again is very, very strange. And I think there was an actual. Why do I have Morwen in this battle? I think it was an actual mistake in terms of like programming. Let's cripple this guy. Oh, immune to crippling. Okay. That's a little bit of an issue. First Age Steel Longsword of Eriador. That has some really good stats. 220 base damage and 25 damage per level. Yeah, that's really good. Looks like that doesn't have the HP drain though, so I'll probably take that back off and use his other sword again. There's a Second Age Elven Mithril Pauldrons for Idriel. Bit of a upgrade there. Let's go back to Barathor. Yeah, this Sword of the Accursed is just too good. Like the ability to basically drain health on a counterattack is crazy good. Get some chest back here. Second Age Numenorian Brooch of Command. Ohira Mithril Helmet of the Great Hall. So that actually looks just like the icon for Morwyn's last helmet. This is really good. The armor is really good. Yeah, that's a huge upgrade. 70 armor on this thing. Yeah, and that actually looks like the icon. I wonder if there was like an icon swap. Maybe that explains why Morwyn's helmet doesn't look correct. Anyways, oh, looks terrible. That's a huge armor reduction from what he's already wearing. 7 strength, 17 dexterity though, 13 speed, resistant to shadow. I actually like the dexterity and speed, but I don't think that's worth the armor reduction. Let me just see what he's got here. Yeah, 68 armor. Not to mention that these resistances are better too. Yeah, that's not worth using. The new one isn't anyway. Alright, looks like that's it. Second Age Rivendell Pendant of Sanctuary. A little bit more armor. Strength loss. Spirit gain by quite a bit. A little less constitution, a little less speed, a little bit of a bonus there for dexterity. This actually is pretty solid. Let's just see what she's rocking right now. Okay, resistance to shadow and blunt on this one. Shadow / pierce blunt. Yeah, this is better. I'm gonna go with that for sure. Alright, that looks good. Let's do this next battle here. That is nice. Well, I just took a ton of damage. But let's do drain health to just get all that back. Do the same thing here. Miss. Immune to crippling. Yeah, enemies are getting to be quite a bit more of a challenge here. Immune to crippling effects, that's pretty rare to see that. You know, outside of bosses, I guess. Let's do this last. So there's actually 2 more scripted battles right here. And then I'm going to have to run around and find the random encounters that have the items that we're looking for. Let's check in. I'm assuming that caster is going to be immune to this. Okay, so 2 enemies immune. Black shield. Oh, of course. Alright, so he did the mirror, basically. So we gotta dispel these guys. Just see if, excuse me, I should see if any of these guys are like weak to fear. Okay, immune to fear. Ah, black shield again. Wow, this dude is just all about this black shield. This is gonna nuke me, but... Well, it actually didn't do that much damage to me. I'm surprised. Let's try Suffocate Evil. Immune to that too. Yeah. These guys are getting, oh my god. Okay. Get wrecked. Yeah, they're getting seriously beefy. Norian Steel Warrior chestplate. Nope, I don't want to see that scene, but thanks. Rohirrim Steel Captain's Pauldrons. Alright, let's check this stuff out. Yeah, that's a good 15 armor upgrade. Little reduction in spirit and AP. Resistance to pierce, vulnerable to blunt. Oh, look, he's matching. Aside from that helmet, here's some new pauldrons for Aiden, minor upgrade. Alright, and that is it for new equipment. Gonna save here, and then, like I said, we're gonna have to try to hunt down some of these random encounters that give the gear, or drop the gear, so we'll just resume, and just zip around here. Oof. Triple crit. Almost got Hadhod taken out there. That's pretty brutal. Nope, that was not one of the correct fights. Definitely gonna save here to restore some of this health. Being that Hadhod was at like what, 100 health? Which is pretty wild to see the, you know, kind of the beefiest character in the game. Or beefiest character on the team getting knocked so low. Trying to use a sleep spell on me right away. How dare you? Just gonna blow a double attack here. Oh, shoot. Okay, well, this is a little bit of a... Oh, here, let's do, this will get rid of the sleep. Do War Cry on this guy. Still using Durin Wrath. I'm curious when or if that's going to ever change. I mean, it's actually not a horrible skill to be using. Lots of misses there. Yeah, not a horrible skill to be using, especially because Hadhad, being that you're, oh my god, getting wrecked. Being that technically you're using it at as Berthor's turn, Hadhad's not getting the turn penalty, because that skill is kind of slow. Let's see. Yeah, let's just get him back up. So it's kind of funny now, I'm very, very close to the end of the game now, and I already want to actually start a new game and test different things out again with stats and stuff, so kind of looking forward to that already. Alright, so there's one of them, Hadhad Dwarven Mithril Scalemail Hauberk, which I think that's his best chest piece in the entire game. Yeah, that is 128 armor. Resistance to slash and pierce. That is just incredible. Oops. Alright, so just loading up my game here. I actually took a look at one of my old videos. And unfortunately, there actually is only the one piece of gear here for Hadhad. For some reason, I thought that there was more than one, but it is just that chest piece for him. So apologize there. I mentioned that there were multiple pieces of gear, but just the one. So anyways, done with that. Also, I should say that, and I guess I commented on this on my old video years and years ago, but there's some incorrect information regarding the battle, or how to get that chess piece from Hadhad. It's not like a certain amount of random encounters that you have to do here. It's that specific one. It was like I think, and you can take a look at which battle formation that came in, right? But it was like the Southron with, I think it's like the spear, and then it's 2 orcs with shields, and then I think it's like a caster orc going from left to right. So again, if you're trying to find that piece of gear, just make sure that you reference that that specific enemy formation that I got in. So it's actually very similar to the Helm's Deep battles there with the there's one formation there that actually you can get a cracked Elfstone of Fire Protection, I believe it was. And again, same thing there. It was a very specific enemy formation that resulted in that drop, which I also do think was a mistake. But anyways, let's finish this last one here and move on with life. Okay, yeah, this one looks like it's pretty easy. This doesn't... I don't know if this is the last scripted battle, though. It's kind of... Well, we'll see. Yeah, there we go. So that's the other scripted one here that results in Hadhad's pants.
Beast! You shall not defile the kings of Gondor. Begone! This shall rally Gondor in this great time of need.
Corsair ships are coming, but Aragorn stands upon the prow. We shall carry the day yet.
Arise! Arise, riders of Theoden! Spears shall be shaken! Shields shall be splintered! A sword day! A red day! Ere the sun rises! Ride now! Ride now! Ride! Ride for ruin and the world's ending! Death!
All right, let's get started here. We'll end up, I don't know how many enemies we actually have to fight here, but we'll finish these guys off. Probably use the first save point and then do the evil mode for Miss Tirith right after. These guys are pretty beefy. Not beefy enough. Alright, got a new shield for Aiden. Okay. Save spot right back there. Let's grab this first. Hiram Steel Captain's Pauldrons and a Morgul Decay. Yeah, minor upgrade. Same deal here, minor upgrade. A little reduction in spirit, but let's check these resistances. Oh yeah, that's definitely worth it. Oh, who is that? Yeah, here we go. Oh my god, these are so good. Two strength loss, but look at all of these green stats here, and that gigantic armor increase. That's like a 55 armor increase. Yeah, that's good stuff. All right, gonna save here. This should unlock the evil mode. Zoom game. Congratulations, you have unlocked a new chapter for evil mode. All right, so we will do that in the next one. As always, hope the guide was helpful, and thank you for watching.